From notebooks to newspaper, paper is something we use every day. But have you ever wondered how it's made? You're watching how it gets made? And today we're retaking a deep dive into the paper industry to find out how those ubiquitous sheets are made from trees. The journey begins in managed forests around the world where fast-growing trees like pine, spruce, or eucalyptus are cultivated specifically for paper production. When the trees reach maturity, they're carefully harvested and stripped of their bark. The logs are then chipped into tiny pieces, just a few centimeters long. These wood chips are the raw material for paper, and they resent to a paper mill where the real transformation begins. At the paper mill, the wood chips are cooked in large tanks called digesters. They're mixed with a combination of water and chemicals like sodium hydroxide to break down the lignin. It's a complex polymer that holds wood fibers together. This creates a thick, fibrous pulp, kind of like a rich, soupy oatmeal. The mixture is then screened to remove any remaining wood chips or other debris, leaving a cloudy, slightly yellowish liquid full of cellulose fibers. This is washed, filtered, and bleached to remove impurities and create a clean, bright base for the paper. Some mills use chlorine-based bleach for this step, while others opt for more eco-friendly techniques like hydrogen peroxide or ozone to reduce their environmental impact. The watery pulp is diluted with more water until it's about 99% liquid and poured onto a moving mesh conveyor belt. As the water drains away, the remaining fibers begin to bond together to form a thin, wet sheet. This is then pressed between heavy rollers to remove excess water and flatten the surface. The newly formed sheet is still quite wet at this point, so it passes through a series of heated cylinders where it's dried using steam and pressure. Depending on the desired finish, the paper may also be calendared, meaning it's passed through a series of smooth rollers to create a glossy or ultra-flat result. The dried paper is now ready to be cut. The giant roll is unwound and fed into a machine that cuts it into smaller rolls or sheets. For example, a 4 or letter size. Some paper is given a coating of clay or polymer to improve its printability or make it water-resistant. Other types are embossed with patterns or lined or colored for specific uses, like the bright pink paper used for notebook covers. Before it's packaged, each batch is inspected to check its thickness, color, smoothness, and durability. Once it meets quality standards, the finished paper is stacked, wrapped, boxed, and shipped to offices, schools, printers, and homes all over the world. So the next time you reach for a blank sheet of paper, remember that it began its life as a living tree, a complex web of cells bonded together by lignin. Through cooking, bleaching, and pressing, we transform that woody pulp into something soft and smooth that we can write on, tear, fold, and recycle again and again. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the world of manufacturing. Until next time, stay curious.